Good evening, everybody. Julie here, and welcome to tonight's video about the 50 states of America. Tonight, we are going to be in Arkansas. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, I got this set at Books A Million. Wonderful little set there. It's got flashcards, it's got a book, and it is by Tim Glenn Jones. So I wanted to let you know who did this work that I'm using here for this video. So, Arkansas joined the Union on June 15th, 1836. And James M. Perry said Arkansas is a funny, even captivating place. It is quirky and independent and stubborn. On the back of the card, the abbreviation is AR. The nickname is the natural state. Animal symbol, the mockingbird. Population, 3.0 million. Area, 53,187 square miles. Time zone, Central Standard Time. State order, it's the 25th state. And the capital is Little Rock. I drove through there when we were going to Branson. And that's that card. Now on to the book. If you're looking for romance, come to Arkansas. It's located just off of Highway 5, right in the middle of the state. Population 1,800. The name of this quaint community reflects the natural beauty of Arkansas, one of the most temperate of the southern states, renowned for its wildlife and scenery. Not for nothing is Arkansas nicknamed the natural state. Its many rivers and lakes are an angler's dream, teeming with catfish, trout, and bass. Black bear, coyote, and elk roam in the forest of the northern highlands, while the swamps of the Arkansas Delta in the southeast are home to alligators and turtles. I'm going to get this right. This land was inhabited by Native American tribes for thousands of years before the first Europeans arrived in 1541. They were led by Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto, but it was the French who first claimed the territory for their king in 1682. The name Arkansas means south wind and is derived from a Native American name for the Quapaw, who inhabited the area before being removed to Oklahoma in 1834. The territory passed into American hands as part of the Louisiana Purchase of 1803. Arkansas Territory was officially recognized in 1819 and on June 15, 1836. Arkansas was admitted as the 25th state of America. Scalawags and carpetbaggers. After the term scalawag, originally used for farm animals, was applied to those who supported so-called northern policies such as racial integration, while carpetbaggers were the northern Republicans who moved to the south to take advantage of the new opportunities there. Trouble in Little Rock. The Civil War cut deep in Arkansas, a Confederate state, but one with deep divisions between the rich pro-slavery cotton farmers of the South and the poorer anti-slavery hill farmers of the North. It saw numerous engagements during the conflict. Aside from the Civil War, two major events stand out from Arkansas's political history. The first, in 1874, was the Brooks-Baxter War, a series of bloody clashes between militias loyal to opposing candidates for the state governorship. The second was the crisis at Central High in August 1957, when federal troops were called to protect 9 black students attempting to exercise their right in unsegregated education by enrolling in the all-white Little Rock Central High School. The incident was televised around the world and proved a defining victory for the civil rights movement. Fertile land. The alluvial plain of the Mississippi River, which forms the southeastern region of Arkansas, is excellent for growing crops, and historically, Arkansas has been highly dependent on agriculture. Today, it is the country's #1 producer of poultry and rice, but also excels in the extraction of fossil fuels and minerals, including petroleum, natural gas, and bromine. Added to this, it is America's leading producer of bauxite, the ore from which aluminum is extracted. Arkansas has 7 national parks, including the country's oldest Hot Springs National Park near Lake Ouachita, where you will find the National Historic Monument of Bathhouse Row. Further north in the Ozark Mountains are the breathtaking Blanchard Spring Caverns, an extensive cave system that was only discovered last century and opened to the public in 1973. And then it's got a picture here that says Testaments, the civil rights sculpture in Little Rock honoring the 9 African Americans who enrolled in Central High in 1957, defying segregationists. And that's the picture of the statue there. And I think that's all they got here for Arkansas. That's it. That is all for Arkansas. Tomorrow we're going to be moving right on along into California. That ought to be interesting. But I hope that you're enjoying this series. I know that some of you are, and I know there was a few haters that don't. But I'm just following the book and what it says and going with the flow because it's fun. It's interesting. And my goal one day is to travel all the states. I've been in almost 20 different of the different states now. Some of them I've just driven through. Some of them I've stayed and visited. You know, some of them were like overnight stops when I was traveling. So, but my goal, and I really want to, is one day when I can retire, hopefully, we'll someday be able to retire, I want to travel all the 50 states. I have bucket list things like doing Route 66, going to all the national parks. I think that would just be so neat. But what do you think? Where do you want to travel to? Probably some of the most beautiful places I've been. When we drove through Arkansas, and we stopped there, had a meal, and visited the Tourist Information Center on our way to Branson, and just the scenery. And it's the first time that I remember we were driving and seeing these ramps for the trucks where if their brakes went out, and I was like going, oh my God, they have these here. But the elevation and seeing the overlooks and just overlooking, and that's what I love about going to Tennessee. On my way to Branson and going up there were such beautiful things like Dogwood Canyon and Top of the Rock and everything there. Just beautiful, beautiful scenery. And that's the things I love to see. I love going there because you could do the golf cart ride and you could do the tram that goes through Dogwood Canyon, just to see nature and everything. And that's what I love. I can drive through in Tennessee and the Smoky Mountains. I can drive through Cades Cove and I can drive through Warren Fort because I can only do short hikes with my knees, but I can drive through and see the beauty and see the nature. And it would be so neat to drive through the Rocky Mountain areas. I know there's loops you can drive and overlooks you can look at, so many. In Route 66, oh, that's a dream goal, but that takes a lot of time, and there's a lot of states, but there's so many neat things along the way. And there's something about everywhere. I want to go to Virginia and see Williamsburg, Jamestown, Yorktown. I want to go to Pennsylvania and see the Gettysburg. Just so many neat places. I want to go back to DC. I love DC. I've been twice. It would take probably months to see everything there. We spent most of our sightseeing time at Arlington, just all minding and beautiful. I mean, it's not beautiful, it's a cemetery, but the stories, the beauty of the land, all that you get by watching at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers, and you see the men who died for this country, for us to be free. And we must never forget that. And when I go to Arlington, you can never forget it when you go to Arlington and you see how many people have laid down their life for this country. It's just amazing, an amazing place to visit. The Smithsonian, so many different buildings. You could just spend days in each one of them, and there's so many places that I have never been able to go up there that I'd love to be able to see. But it takes time and money, which I don't have enough of, so I have to keep working for right now. But you never know. One day, little by little, I try to travel a little. I keep on going to the Smoky Mountains because, one, it's close enough that it doesn't take me 2 or 3 days to get to. And two, I just love the scenery. This year we're switching it up and we are going on a cruise, first ever cruise. So what are your travel plans? Do you have any travel plans for this year? I love to travel and I hope to get to travel more. But tell me what your bucket list places are. I'd love to see what your bucket list items are, because it may be somewhere that I haven't seen or I didn't know about, and that I might want to put on my bucket list. But I thank you so much for watching. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things that get these videos out where everybody can see them and where they can see my other videos, like the Bible. We're reading the Bible in a year in chronological order with a Bible recap. I have Avon videos because I sell Avon. We do Temu videos because we buy Temu, maybe too much. We do child advocacy videos because I'm a guardian ad litem for the state of Florida. So child advocacy is very big on my list of things. As a matter of fact, check out my video, was it last week or the week before I posted it, on how to learn to protect your children from online predators. Very important. And if your child has access to the computer or a cell phone, you definitely want to watch these and learn the different apps and stuff that are really dangerous for your children, and the actual different slang talk and stuff like that, and acronyms and stuff like that, that you may have no idea what your kid's talking about, and they're talking about some crazy stuff. So you definitely want to watch that video. And there's inspirational videos and all kinds of wonderful videos. I did a video today that I'd love for you to watch. It's actually 2-part because I stopped taping and then I saw something else that I thought wasn't built yet and it was there. But we did the Veterans Park here in Pensacola, Florida. Beautiful park. It has a Vietnam Memorial, Korean War Memorial, World War II Memorial, and it's just a beautiful park. And I'd love for you to watch those 2 videos. They're amazing. And listen, it's just me walking around. It's nothing fancy. I can't edit videos or anything like that. I might learn. I've tried watching some videos. I just don't know about the editing equipment and all of that. So we'll see. Maybe one day I'll be able to edit them and edit out all the things that you people that are haters don't like. But not you, my folks. Y'all are my good guys. There's a hater. That's for the haters that get on here every once in a while and want to say something ugly. We do get some of those. But I'm going to stop now. I like talking to y'all, but it's time to go. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.